And in recent weeks, we have this discussion about tactical nuclear weapons. The use of tactical nuclear weapons. What does it mean, tactical? Like, do, do we
Well,
have
tactical nuclear
limited
weapon.
nukes? I don't understand this.
Well, back in the day when we were preparing to fight nuclear war, I was in a Marine Corps artillery unit that had a tactical nuclear warhead, 155 millimeter, 203 millimeter. What does it mean? It means we fire and 1.5 to 15 kilotons worth of high explosive in the distance, and whoever's there dies. Um, but the idea was to use it on a battlefield, not to have a global exchange. But today, we've de-emphasized tactical nukes. To the point that there's no more artillery shells on either side. The United States uses B-61 air-delivered bombs. The Russians have tactical nuclear weapons on their Iskander missiles and some other tactical missiles. But their utility is questioned. Why? The Russians don't believe in tactical nukes. The Russians don't believe in limited nuclear war. Russia believes in massive retaliation. Russia believes that if somebody fires a nuclear weapon against them, they'll use all their nuclear weapons against the enemy. Russia believes that if somebody threatens the security of Russia, the survivability of Russia using conventional forces, then Russia will respond nuclearly with nuclear weapons. But Russia is not going to launch a tactical nuclear weapon against Ukraine. There's no reason for them to do that. It's not part of their doctrine. They don't need to. They're winning the war. Why would you use a nuke? The only people talking about nukes is the West. We have President Zelensky of Ukraine begging NATO to launch a preemptive nuclear strike against Russia. And a few days after he says that, we have Jan Stoltenberg saying, I know things are tense right now, but we're going to hold our nuclear exercise next week. Really? You're going to hold a nuclear exercise, which basically practices dropping B-61 bombs on Russians. And you're going to hold it after the Ukrainian president asked you to launch a preemptive nuclear strike against Russia. It's stupid. The West is literally intellectually bankrupt here. There should be no nuclear exercise next week. They shouldn't hold a nuclear exercise while Russia is engaged in Ukraine because you don't want mistakes to be made. You don't want miscalculations to be made. But they're going to do it anyways. The West literally is feckless and brainless.